Hey, folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. Today's date is Sunday, May 19th, 2019. So I want to do a little analysis on gold here. Ultimately, I like gold as a longer-term investment. I think everyone who kind of understands what's going on in our government with the massive printing of money and the Federal Reserve just printing trillions every fiasco, recession, whatever we have, they're all about printing money. And this goes on in Europe, in Japan, in China. I mean, any of these big economies, it's always about just printing more money to get us out of the latest hole that we're in. That's unsustainable, which is why gold and cryptocurrencies are two of my favorite long-term assets. Now, in terms of buying gold, I'm a big fan if it pulls back to the 200 moving average on the daily chart. Notice the last couple days, this is the daily chart of the GLD. You can see the last couple days we are pulling back. So one more little dip in here, and I'm going to start accumulating some gold. I do hold some longer positions in gold, but again, we're looking to trade it, obviously, as traders. That's what we are. But I want to show you something really unique about this. So gold topped out right here in February, right? And after a really nice move for a longer term period. I mean, this was a great move up in gold starting back in October into, I mean, even before that, but just a longer term move here. Now, what I thought was so interesting about gold pullback here is you have to ask yourself, is it based on the strong dollar? Which, yes, we've had a strong dollar, so you have to be very cognizant of that and aware of that, and that's probably part of the pressure on gold. But I thought what was very interesting was some analysis I did, folks, on the crypto market. So if you look at the Bitcoin chart here, what you can see is you had this initial, this was off of our multi-year low on Bitcoin right here. So you got a little bit of a pop into the end of 2018, and then you started to consolidate in a bull flag. So here's a nice bull flag. And then what I thought was so interesting is right here is where gold topped out, and this is where the longer run on crypto began. And I think it's interesting because if you're into anti-dollar plays or anti-yen or basically if you're against kind of these non-backed currencies of all these countries that don't have any restrictions on how much they can print, which is basically every country out there, let's be honest, but especially the big ones like the US and Europe and the UK and then Japan and then China and so forth, then you obviously are into cryptocurrencies and gold as all an alternative. But what I think about is interesting here is that we've seen kind of maybe some money flow out of gold recently and into crypto, and I think that can be shown here by the beginning of the bigger move in crypto was right where gold topped out. So my guess is what you've seen here is that people that were very, very much into holding gold because of the safety aspect of it and too scared to go into crypto, they've now started to take some of that money out of gold and move it into cryptocurrencies. Now, I still think both assets are amazingly good the longer term ways, but again, we've seen Bitcoin have an insane run from the 3,000s to 8,000 here. We're just hovering underneath 8,000. That's an amazing move. I sold half my crypto assets, which were Ether. I sold Litecoin, my Litecoin assets when it was just above $80. That was a few weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago now. And then I sold Bitcoin just about a week ago or so when it was above 6,000. And then also when we saw Ether get to about that 220-ish area, somewhere in there, I've sold some, and then even a little bit more around here. But I'm looking to hold the other portion for really a move up to 10,000. That's my next target on Bitcoin. And I would say with Ether, I mean, it's harder to say with Ether, but it looks like the 350 to 375 levels your next big resistance on Ether. Okay, in any case, the point is that it looks like the bottom on crypto and the beginning of the move up coincided with the top on gold. Now, I don't think you have to say it's one or the other. I don't think if crypto continues to go up, gold's going to necessarily continue to go down. I think the long-term viability for both is absolutely out there. People will rush into gold eventually, rush into crypto even more. I still have longer term targets on Bitcoin of over 100,000. Really just 5 years out or so, I think. But in any case, my point is that notice how when Bitcoin bottomed out and started its recent run, gold topped out. I still think you buy gold when it gets to the 200, but I just wanted to point that out. Now, again, folks, what I want to show you here is, I mean, this is where it's at, folks. I'm doing crypto in the research center. I'm doing stock trading in the research center. For instance, gold, we'll be looking to buy it if it gets down in this range right here around the 200 moving average. But again, let me just quickly show you guys my track record in the research center this year. It's been amazing. here's the research center, or here's the In the Money Stocks homepage, right? So you can't see all of it, but I can scroll over here. And by the way, under here, here's your research center. Use a 7-day free trial. But if you want to see the research center track record, you go under free services, research center track record right here. I mean, this has just been on fire, especially the last few weeks, folks. Let me show you so you can see all the different trades here. But, I mean, Uber we play. I mean, there are not many people that can say they made money on Uber, right? And we made over almost 11% on Uber, buying it just at the perfect technical level that our PPT methodology told us to buy it at. I mean, Sohu, GBTC, Shop, Honeywell, U.S. Steel, we've traded silver multiple times recently. I mean, these are all really the key is the markets were trending up, and then we've finally gotten ever since the beginning of the year we were trending up off those December lows, and then now we're getting the volatility, and this is where the insane action starts. You can see there are some losses, no doubt about it. 3.5%, 2.3 just a fraction on Apple. But the point is, I mean, this is just awesome this year. Over 200% return already this year. Now, again, that's if you put all your dollars in every trade. I never expect that from anyone. But even let's just say, you put, I don't know, let's just say 10% of your account in each trade, you're up over 20% in your portfolio for the year already, which is amazing, folks, with just putting 10% in each trade. There's no one out there that even competes or comes close. We outperform every hedge fund out there every single year. And again, folks, it's all about going right here. Here's your research center. Here we also have options. We also have the chat room, which is awesome. The chat room is the best of all of our service, 95% success rate. It's just amazing. But here's your research center, folks. You click on your research center, and right here, 7-day free trial. Here's what you get. You get every day I do a video. My partner does a video here, Daily Market Report. So every day you're getting 2 analysis videos, oftentimes 10 to 20 minutes long. Hot charts and alerts, that's where we give you alerts and on stocks we buy and short, and when we sell them and so forth and cover them. Time stamped, everything, text, email alerts, and then twice a week we do live broadcasts where our members get to ask us questions. I'm doing mine tonight, which is Sunday night. My partner Nick does his on Thursday afternoon. And again, this is a great place where, if you have a specific stock you're interested in, I can do analysis on it live for you. You look at our screen, you see the chart as I do the analysis, you can get your insight. But again, all of this, folks, 7-day free trial. After that, it's $99.95, $99, basically $100. And the beauty of it is we have people that, I mean, just think if you were in our 7-day free trial the last week, you probably made a few $1,000s. I mean, that would be if you had a small account, a few thousand. So it's really spectacular. In any case, bottom line is get over here, get involved, join take the 7-day free trial and start making money. I mean, if you're not capitalizing in this market significantly, this is the best market we've had to trade in ages, since really December and before that. I mean, this in 2019 is the best trading environment right now. There's something wrong. You should be making a ton of money right now in the last few weeks with the volatility increasing. All right, have a great one, guys. Hope to see you soon. Take the 7-day free trial at inthemoneystocks.com.